Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review over in Raggy's tap room. And obviously it's another bloody cold night in the beer room. Oh, bollocks. I apologise. There we go. I apologise for the swearing. So, in every journey, there's the end. And this is the last of the 6 beers I bought from Bridbrewer and Taproom back in October, and we had a most amazing week. It was nice to get out on an holiday with friends who like a beer, traveling to different places. We had a really good holiday, and it was nice. We're going to replicate that this year again. We're going over to Norwich way. I can't remember where, but somewhere down that way. And we're also going to Poole in October. So Norwich in March, Poole in October. As well as doing like a wedding this year, daughter's wedding in September, my wedding vows in July. Crazy busy year, but hey. So this is Smoke Me a Cherry. It's 4.5% ABV. Brewed in Bridlington, 8th of September 2022. So here we go. Lovely bit of smoke on the top there. Bridbrewer and Taproom. Love the updates on social media, mainly on Facebook, about what he's brewing, and it's lovely to see. In this day and age, breweries bringing out new beers, seemingly doing well on social media. So as we can see, the temperature in here is making the glass look a bit hazy. So the glass is clean. Some idiot on craft beer, UK craft beer forums says, "Oh, your glass is dirty." The glass looked like that. All it was is like condensation because of the cold, not because the glass is dirty in any way, shape or form. But you do get idiots, don't you? I came off that forum. I thought, if that's the sort of comment that comes off a forum, then I want nothing to do with that. I don't care if it's the UK's biggest forum. They don't deserve the Raggy's beer reviews on there. So it's a neon black pour with an slightly off-white head. Certainly a smokiness on the nose. Definitely, straight away the smokiness has hit me. Quite smoky. And this is my last bottle from there. I bought 6 bottles on the day. I had 2 halves while I was in there. I didn't review while I was in there. And that's something, whenever I go out drinking now, I'm going to put right. I will never go to a pub and have a beer and not review that beer in the pub or at a beer festival. Every single beer, or at least 99.9%, I'm going to do a 1-minute review. What I call a cask review. Bish Bash Bosh review tells you just about the beer, nothing any you don't need to know. You don't need to know about my life or my moans and gripes and stuff like that. And that certainly is the thing. So I missed out on doing 2 reviews directly from the tap room there. If I go back, I'll rectify that, obviously. Like I say, based where Bridbrewer and Taproom is based, on just off the seafront in Bridlington. On a warm day, it was chucking it down when we were there. It was absolutely freezing as well. On a warm day, to come off the beachfront with your kids, and there's a tap room. And I know Liam Musco loves that place, loves the tap room. He actually mentioned it to me a long while before I'd even... he mentioned about this place, and I obviously forgot because I'm a forgetful person. And when I went down, and straight away then afterwards, I remember that this is where he told me about. So it's amazing, isn't it? As beer lovers, we can pick out places to go and see. I've got local pubs in my local vicinity at least, that I need to go down and see and have a drink at the pub, as you do, I will do it. And you know, I get people nearly enough on a daily basis saying you need to come to this pub. You'd love this pub, you know, for the beers, for the ambience, for the people inside, and all that. So, cheers all. Got to be honest, I've had a beer tonight from a local brewery, and I was actually disappointed by it. The beer itself tasted good, but elements were missing from the beer. And you know, you've got to remember, if I call a beer a strawberry imperial stout and I can't taste strawberry, but the imperial stout tastes nice, then you can understand this is an issue. And this happened tonight. It wasn't strawberry, but you know, if you watch all my beer reviews, you'll know exactly where I'm aiming at. I'm not going to condemn any brewery. You know, it's not fair at the moment. Breweries are going through a quagmire of costs and that. So I will pick. You know, you could see by my expression that I was disappointed, but you know, I was still positive. So positively disappointed, is what it is. Whoa, it's got a smoky kick to it. That has. Smokiness is certainly at the forefront. The cherry is sitting in behind the smokiness. So first you embrace the smoky, and then you know, then you're getting the cherry, the kick of cherry right at the back from this beer. I am keeping my eye on what Bridlington Brewery, you know, Bridbrewer and Taproom is doing. Sometime in the future, I will either pop up or go online and get a load of beers. Or when friends go that way, slip them some PayPal and say, pick me some up, will you? But yeah, the smokiness, the cherry, it's quite dries you out with the taste, which makes you want to drink more, to be fair. Hey ho, get in. I don't know what it is when it's cold. I get in the house and I can't be bothered to move. I'm on the settee tonight and I just literally can't be bothered. Sitting there watching crap TV, and yeah, just can't bother to move. And it's obviously the shed's freezing at the moment. It's not a great time of the year in the shed, to be honest. Spring, summer, parts of summer, spring and autumn are by far the best times because it's warm enough, but it's not stiflingly hot. There's weeks in the summer, especially on the really hot days, where it's ridiculously hot in here. I don't think this year that the beer room is going to get anywhere near the amount of beers that I normally buy, simply because I've got far too much to pay for this year, and the beer side of things is just going to have to be more so at the back of the radar than at the front of the radar. But hey ho, you know, on that side of things, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, we all have money to pay for, money to pay out, and you know, certain things come above even beer. Although I don't know much, but yeah, there you go. Ooh. So we'll pour the rest of this in, and look at that. I suppose in time, our good fellow at Bridbrewer and Taproom will maybe, you know, I'm not good with graphics. That's why Raggy's my YouTube is me with my head at the side of that. Why? Because it looks good. And you know, Bridbrewer and Taproom, the building on the outside is actually quite iconic, and just getting a photo of the beer with the building and having a small bit that envelopes out with the beer in, even then, you know, on there would be something different. I mean, the relevant I can't think of the bloody word now, writing, shall we say, is on the back. It's not easy. Not easy if you don't come from that sort of background. It's not easy. And over the years, I've tried to do my own banners and that, and they look like a kid's done it. So it is what it is on that side of things. Oh, cherry's just kicking in nice now. The temperature in here is probably a bit cool for this beer. So I would say, if you're going to drink this beer in the future, if you see it and you know that room temperature is king. Bit too cool in the apologise. Bit too cool in the beer room for this at the moment, but the elements are there and I can taste them. So despite temperature, it's still doing what it says on the bottle, which is paramount. You know, with any beer, you know, you don't want to be drinking anything that doesn't actually do what it says it's supposed to do. Oh, so yeah, smoky, touch of cherry on the back end, and you know, it's a nice variation. Reminds me of some of them German smoky beers that you get out there, although they ain't got cherry on the back end. Another great addition to this range from Bridbrewer and Taproom. You know, hand on heart, I wish the business all the best going forward. It's going to be a tough year. You know, hopefully the people that come to Bridlington and the people around the country who've discovered your brewery, you know, keep ordering, keep coming in buying beers, coming in drinking beers. And let's hope that breweries that, you know, have holidays in Bridlington come over to you and offer a collab. You know, all these things help get you on the ladder and progress the business side of things. And you know, there's a lot of breweries in the UK, and it's you know, it's not much of a hardship for a brewery to send someone down for a day to do a collab. Let's hope it happens. For me, a good 4.3 out of 5 for me. The elements are there, the smoky element was there, and I enjoyed it, and that's what really matters. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.